Okay.
Yep. Better?
Ready.
For the first time, we're inside the homes of the female crews of the West Midlands and South Central ambulance services to reveal the Wonder Women behind the green uniform.
Thank you.
For these women, no 2 days are the same. With every adrenaline-fueled shift bringing the possibility of blood and trauma, they have one mighty superpower to combat the stress.
Don't get run over. If you're going to do it...
A unique sense of humour.
If you're going to get run over, you might as well do it in front of an ambulance. Bless him.
Happy days.
Hey, that's my line. You're not allowed to steal my line.
Humour is a massive part of our job, I think, and especially us British, we love our humour, we love our banter.
If you could be any superhero, what superhero would you be? I think I'd be Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, yeah, she's good. You can travel through the universe. Oh, that'd be a good trip. Yeah. Get some air miles on that.
Oh, everyone loves a bit of humour, don't they?
Everyone loves humour. It cheers a lot of people up. Unfortunately, I don't think any of us are very good at making jokes.
No, but we try.
We rely on our crewmates more for that, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know my rabbits have a Facebook page?
They what?
They do have a Facebook page.
You are a ridiculous human.
You've got to have a sense of humour in this job. If you've had a bad job or anything like that, I know it can seem strange to other people outside of the job, but you do have to have a sense of humour to sort of get you through those times.
They're my babies.
I know that. You love them more than you love your children.
No, I don't.
I'd say we're probably a bit more bonkers than average. We definitely have our own, if you like, style of humour.
What does that mean?
A category 3 DX0122. You mean you don't know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
How could you not know what that is?
Seeing people on their worst day, you just want to make it a good day, don't you? Like, I try quite hard to make people smile and make people laugh, and I think that's really important. I think it just might need a little bit of glue, if I'm honest. Yeah. It's not hanging off.
I ain't very good at dressing men, Malcolm. I only know how to undress them.
I'll fall down now and again, you know.
You sound as clumsy as me. I'm going to come round tomorrow with a great big roll of bubble wrap.
Yeah.
All right, and wrap you up.
Yeah.
Now you're really going to be able to show rude signs.
I love using humour. In fact, I think it's probably one of my best tools that I use in the job.
Oh, that's lovely.
They say laughter is the best medicine, and I think we prove that every day at work.
Ha! I got it in. I win. I win. Is that silly?
I think if humour wasn't allowed in my job, I think I'd have had the sack a long time ago.
Can you wiggle your ears? No. I can do a wicked horn, though.
But most days bring huge challenges too. The female crews often find themselves in menacing situations, requiring their next superpower, bravery.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Let go of me. Let go.
Although every possible precaution is taken, they never really know what's coming their way.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Warnings received. Police required.
Have you been threatened before or not? Or...
Yeah, last week, actually.
Oh, did you?
Patient said he was going to rip my throat out and watch me die.
Nice. Very nice. When you put your uniform on as a paramedic, that's almost like your cloak and your kind of shield. As soon as you've got that uniform on, you're kind of like a different person, and that's your armour, almost. I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but I went to a job and they said that the police had been there to a domestic and it had all calmed down. The police had left scene and they wanted me to go and assess a lady who got a head injury. And then, next thing I know, this bloke just completely kicks off. He grabs my equipment and chucks it up against the wall. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a second. I left all the equipment in the house and just pegged it. I just legged it out.
And Hannah's experience is far from unusual. A staggering 80% of ambulance staff have been attacked on duty.
We're put in difficult situations every single time we come to work. We don't know what we're going to face. I've had Stanley knives pulled on me. I've had razor blades pulled on me. So we have to be brave for ourselves, for our crewmates, and for the patients as well.
You do need to be brave at times doing the job. You've got to be assertive, but I guess you just dig in deep and find it.
Right, we need to get you to hospital. Come on.
We have dealt with violent situations, and some of them can feel a little bit hair-raising at times, and you can feel, if you like, the hairs on the back of your neck start to raise. And yeah, there've been some close calls, but I think from my perspective, that's just part of the job.
Yeah.
Just wondered if police had been contacted or if the attacker had left scene. If we get a situation where it could be violent, the first thing I think of is the attacker still on scene? Obviously, we want to help the patient, but our safety does come first, else we're no good to the patient either.
I can't treat you when you're doing that.
God, is that what he just did to me?
I'm not interested in that, I'm just interested in you. Listen.
It can be quite frustrating, especially when you're trying to treat somebody and someone's kicking and spitting at you.
Stop spitting. We haven't done anything at you, so stop spitting at me, please.
You need to be confident and you need to be strong, and it's not for the faint-hearted. I've got 3 big brothers, so I'm quite good at looking after myself.
Yeah, it's scary, but I think women are pretty good at talking their way out of difficult situations.
But sometimes their green armour isn't enough.
Open your mouth for us,
Open your mouth. Spit it out. Let's get him up.
So in the most threatening situations, the ambulance crews work closely with the police. In 2017, Hannah Simpkins and Michelle McNulty came to rely on uniformed officers to keep them safe. It was one of those cases that came out of the blue during an ordinary shift on a warm summer's evening.
You know, you've got a problem when you're enjoying the smell of the alcohol spray.
I am, yeah.
You sprayed that then, I was like, ah.
I'd say that Hannah and I, we talk a lot, and I think that's why Hannah and I were so well suited as crewmates. We would literally talk and talk and talk.
What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to spray it on my hands, and then I'm going to hold my hand really close to the bottle while I drink my water, and then really
That'll be a proper mojito.
Pretend that it's a mojito. 9-7.
Hannah and Michelle had no idea what was coming in their next job.
Right, the police are now in attendance.
That's lovely. We'll make scene then. Thank you very much, Eva.
Their bravery was going to be tested by one of the most frightening situations. A very violent patient who was about to be put into the back of the ambulance.
I do remember this job. It was probably one of the most difficult that we experienced. It was quite a bizarre one. We didn't have too much information.
So what we've got here, this guy's wanted.
Okay.
×3. He's wanted for assaults, so he's a bit violent.
I think you do have to show confidence. I think if you let your guard down and show yourself as being timid, a violent patient could most definitely get the better of you.
The man is bleeding from a self-inflicted head wound. He has been drinking heavily and is being difficult.
Right. You happy for us to have a look at your head?
Right, let him have a look at your head.
What are you doing?
That's enough, mate. That's enough.
Can we have a look at your head?
That's enough.
No.
I'm just going to squeeze around you. Sorry.
I'm going to cuff you to the back in a minute, mate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to cuff you to the back.
Don't think so.
Eh?
Don't mess with me.
Mate?
Got to take your glasses off so we can look at this head. There's blood going everywhere.
I'm going to clean your head up, all right?
Can you tell us what happened?
Happened where?
Well, why have you got blood on your head?
My daughter found you.
Right.
Shot me. Cross self-harming.
What, out here?
Yeah, self-harming.
And how were you doing that then?
Smashing me up the wall.
Smashing your head off the wall?
Yeah.
I know he was cuffed, but I'm not sure I would have felt comfortable being on my own.
I'll smash myself up. I will.
Why are you going to do that?
Will you?
What's it going to achieve?
They say
boys.
Exactly.
That's what we
So
do.
what are you going to do it for?
I will smash up, man. I will smash it up. Depressed, man. Depressed. Depressed, man. Depressed.
Calm down. Let these people, they're paid right to help you, they want to help you.
I'm depressed, though.
Yeah. Okay? So you need help. You've said you need help.
I need help.
Well, let them help
So
you.
you're going to let us help? That was never shown on the TV, but he was hitting his cuffs off his forehead to make himself bleed even more, and then he was licking the blood and then spitting it at us.
Oi!
Stop! And that was just dreadful in itself, you know. You just think, this isn't what I'm here for, to be spat at.
Yeah, you got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Nobody wants to try and hurt you, but the more you resist, the more it's going to hurt.
Okay. Right.
For us, we were just so grateful that the police were there and that they did travel with us in the back of the ambulance.
For Michelle, showing courage is a regular part of her day's work.
For me, I'm just the type of person that just says, well, it's the nature of the job, and, you know, it's what we were trained to do. But there were times, you know, where you would come home and you would reach straight for a bottle of wine out of the fridge, and, you know, there were plenty of times I'd be drinking a glass of wine before I'd even said hello to anyone.
Every day, our female ambulance crews deploy their superpowers to help patients in their hour of need. But knowing how to help isn't always straightforward. They've sometimes had to be more Miss Marple than Florence Nightingale to work out exactly what's wrong with a patient. And that's where their next superpower comes in: female intuition.
We get really limited information sometimes, and there'll be a list of things that could be wrong with a patient, and it's your job to go and find out what is wrong with the patient. And it's usually something completely different.
It was lunchtime in Stoke in May 2019 that Laura had one such memorable case.
Hello. Is it Anne?
Hiya.
My name's Laura, this is Georgia.
Hiya. When you walk into house, you do play detective. You know, you are looking around, seeing what kind of evidence you can find to find out what's actually going on.
I want to know what's concerned you. Give us the story.
Laura's patient in this mystery case is retired nurse Anne. She's in agony and has diagnosed herself with kidney stones. But Laura's intuition is telling her it might not be that simple.
Let me get my hand in here. If it's at your back, is it? Is there any pain? Is it lower down?
A bit further over.
Okay, all right. All right.
Oh, gosh, I still feel awful for the amount of pain I inflicted on her when I was feeling her back. I've never heard her scream like that before. I didn't even press hard. When she'd said kidney stones, I was feeling around where I'd thought, you know, it would be, and then suddenly I went towards her spine and she did that shriek, and I will never forget that shriek to this day.
Laura's gut instinct had been right. The pain wasn't kidney stones, it was coming from Anne's spine.
I've got a fracture on T12.
T12. So that's kind of near where the pain is.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
T12 is the last vertebra at the base of the spine, which Anne believes she may have damaged in a fall 4 years ago.
I'm genuinely sorry I did that to that lady, but it showed me it wasn't what she thought it was. So, yeah.
In 2018, Janine from the West Midlands Ambulance Service showed impeccable female intuition when she and crewmate Georgia McCready got a call to an unusual sounding case.
Okay, so first job of the day, cat to 18-year-old, chest pains.
I
I've worked alongside Georgia for a little while. We've done some amazing jobs together. I love working with Georgia.
Hello. Hiya.
I'm struggling to breathe.
Is it central in your chest? Like here?
Right now, it's central. It's just switching back and forth now. And it's just a constant pain in the left arm.
So when the young lady was there saying, I've got this symptom, I've got that symptom, I've got chest pains, it just dawned on me. It was almost instantaneously. I was looking at Georgia trying to catch her eye to say, this young girl's pregnant. And Georgia was doing an ECG and sort of going down that route, and I'm pretty sure Georgia knew as well.
Do you suffer from anxiety at all? Is there any chance you could be pregnant?
The only reason why I come to the conclusion rather early on is because some of her symptoms she did have was what I first experienced with my first child.
There's definitely no chance you're pregnant.
Definitely no chance.
Okay.
So then when the lady left the room to go and get something, I was like to Georgia, she's pregnant. She was like, yeah, I know.
You're not had, have your periods been? Have your periods been okay?
When was the last time I had a period?
2 months ago, 3 months ago, maybe.
I was very adamant that I thought she was pregnant. So that's why I kept going back and asking different ways, because there was just a feeling I had that she was pregnant. And maybe me being a lady, I was kind of like, I can get it out of her with her being a young lady as well.
You on any contraceptive stuff, like pill or anything, or coil, or no? I don't mean to be rude. Are you actively like, yeah?
And so we done the polite thing of, we'll take you up to hospital, get you checked over because you got chest pains. But I desperately wanted to say to her, you're pregnant.
And when Megan had a pregnancy test at hospital, Janine's female intuition was proved correct.